Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. And with me today is Duncan Tooley. Duncan, thank you for being here. Duncan is a hypnotherapist in the state of California, and he's a hypnosis instructor. And our topic today is medical hypnosis. And Duncan, how have you used hypnosis for your own medical healing?
Well, the first thing which I did was I had blood in my urine. And I realized from my training in hypnosis that our subconscious mind actually knows everything about our body and can control the functions that we're not thinking about.
It sure does, yeah.
So I instructed my subconscious to take care of that.
Okay. And
It knew that I said to it essentially, I know you know what's going on, and I know you know how to take care of it. Not only do I give you permission, I command you to. And the next day, there was no blood in my urine.
wow, that's wonderful.
Nor any day thereafter.
Okay.
So I didn't have to take all the tests which the physician had said would be necessary to find out what the real cause was.
Okay. And other uses that you've had with hypnosis for medical purposes?
Well, when this event happened, I actually was on Social Security disability for peripheral neuropathy. And I was taking 1 day in the hospital every 14 days for a full day infusions of gamma globulin, as well as being on Neurontin and methadone. And my wife said, well, it works so well for that, why don't you try it for your neuropathy?
Great.
Which I did. I used self-hypnosis and told myself that, you know, the nerves were growing back and they were moving freely over one another. And I stopped the infusions and the medications, and well, here I am today. Doing great. Now I teach other people how to do it because it's been so successful for me.
So you're teaching other hypnotherapists?
What I'm doing is I'm actually teaching people who have chronic pain.
So your clients?
Right. I have public classes that I've advertised to the doctors that their clients who have their patients who have chronic pain and aren't able to deal with it, and I teach them a routine of self-hypnosis for them to use on themselves several times daily.
Excellent.
The routine involves, I call it my relax program, where the I stands for setting an intention for this self-hypnosis, the R stands for taking some breaths and relaxing, the E stands for an eye lock routine which puts them into trance, and the L stands for liquid and light. I have them envision themselves in a bath of clear liquid and light, so it's an imagery. And the A stands for affirmations about how healthy they are and every little cell is happy and well. And then X is to exit. I mean, the little
I've never heard that. It's wonderful.
I invented it myself. The little routine takes up, as little as 30 seconds or as long as you like, as long as you want to stay in the bath of the light and the water. And one of my clients said on her way home from learning it that she was in quite a bit of pain. Her daughter had brought her to the class. Her daughter wanted to stop and go to the store on the way, but she didn't want to. So she stayed in the car, and she went into her little routine like this, and all of a sudden her daughter opened the door, and she thought it was like a few seconds later, but it was actually 25 minutes that she had been in her self-hypnosis trance. So it works very well. And
so during this trance, the self-hypnosis, are people imagining themselves being well? Are they giving themselves suggestions, or what are they doing during that time?
Well, they're going through the steps, but the step in the liquid and light step, they envision that the column of water is washing away all of the toxins or anything in their body which is not perfect. They actually see the water discolored as it runs out their feet into the earth until it's clear. And then they replace that column of water with a beam of healing light, which renews and restores every part of their body. And then the affirmations which they give themselves are that their body knows how to regenerate itself and is doing so right now. And every little cell in their body is happy and well, and everything is wonderful with that.
And is there any type of pain that somebody's experiencing that they shouldn't try that with?
Well, the very first thing is that this is for people who have chronic pain that they've sought medical attention for, and they have found out what it's about, because pain is nature's way of getting our attention.
Pain has a purpose.
Yeah, it has a purpose. It's not an enemy.
Right.
It's a friend, actually. But after we know what the problem is and we've taken the remedial action, sometimes it persists. And this is an exercise which is designed to remove that persistent pain after whatever the cause of the attention has been taken care of.
Okay, excellent.
And one of the things, the other part of this is that I forbid people to speak of pain anymore. It becomes one of these vulgar four-letter words that we don't use in polite society.
Okay.
They can only talk about their comfort level after that.
Okay.
And they also have to tell all the people around them, we don't talk about that anymore.
Okay.
Because that just reinforces it.
So when they're talking about their comfort level, today I'm feeling just great and lots of comfort, and what if they're having discomfort?
Well, I have a little discomfort, but we don't use that word.
We use the word discomfort.
We don't use that forbidden four-letter word.
Okay, excellent. The one we're not trying not to talk about.
Right.
Okay, wonderful. And so how successful are people with this?
Well, they're very successful. After I teach them this method, I don't ever see them again, basically, because their pain goes away.
Okay.
This one woman, who keeps sending them other clients to me, actually started this in Palos Verdes, where I practice. Started this pain support group because she wanted some other people to be who were in pain to also support her. And she started this group. She'd been in pain for 10 years from neuropathy and had tried absolutely everything. She was on so many narcotic drugs and still experiencing pain that her only, because after a while the effect wears off, that her only alternative was to check herself into detox and start over again.
Right.
And so she was able to drop 6 codeines a day immediately after starting this exercise program. And her husband, who is an emergency room physician, and her pain and addiction doctor were both, a separate doctor, were both amazed. And so they wanted to find out what I was doing.
Okay. Well, Duncan, this is really exciting, and I sure appreciate you sharing this with us today. And Duncan, how can people reach you?
They can reach me first on the internet. It's TooleyTransformation.com.
And how do you spell Tooley?
Tooley, transformation, all one word, .com.
Okay.
And on there is the phone number and articles about the myths about hypnosis and our schedule for my public classes, all of that.
Okay. Well, I sure appreciate you doing this. And folks, this is Hypnosis Health Info, and I'm Roger Moore.
Thank you.